Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 2. I'm just now in the process of downloading all of your assignments from week 1, and I'm excited to read through them. Especially, I like this first one because I get to know you guys a little bit since we don't have the opportunity to meet and discuss things in class together. This is fun for me to learn a little bit about my different students based on this first assignment that you did. And on that same note, I'm going to be asking you to do kind of the same thing with each other this week. We don't do a lot of discussion boards in this class because I feel like you have a lot of writing to do. But while we have a week this week where there isn't too much writing, I thought this would be a good opportunity for us to introduce ourselves to one another. So while most of your assignments are assigned on Monday and then due the following Sunday night, you will need to go in twice this week because I'm going to have you write a brief 150 to 300 word introduction to yourself. You'll see there's a link to it in today or in this week's content area. And I want you to have that done by Wednesday night. And then after that, you'll need to come back in. And I wanted to give, in case anybody was out of town for the weekend, I know the holiday and everything, I wanted to give you Thursday and Friday to have a chance to respond. I would like you to respond to 5 of your classmates, and those responses don't have to be very extensive. They can just be a couple of sentences. It can be a, hey, hello, how are you? I really like this kind of movie too, or whatever you'd like. So I will also get it started. I'll do a little post in there, and I'll be reading through the posts that you have as well and giving you some credit for taking the time to do that. Let's see. Make sure that you respond to 5 of your classmates. Like I said, it doesn't have to be overly extensive. We will work together cooperatively later in the semester when we start doing peer edits. So it's kind of nice if you have the opportunity to kind of get a sense of who you're working with a little bit. So hopefully that will be effective to do that. Also this week, you're going to get information on your first major writing assignment, which is the memoir. That is, if you some of you have taken actually Comp 1 with me, and you'll note that it is similar to the narrative, except this paper has more of an emphasis on mood and imagery and that sort of thing, though it still does have a strong emphasis on theme as well, because theme is always so important. So this week you'll get some information about theme as well. This week, you don't have to write the paper. You simply need to get me an idea of what your topic is going to be and how what you choose to explore with that paper. Choosing a good topic is so incredibly important. If you find that you're writing a paper and you've chosen the wrong topic, that can just absolutely ruin a paper. So really think about that. Make sure that when you're choosing your topic that you're really looking at what the essay is asking you to do, because you may have a great topic for another paper, but if it doesn't fit what this paper needs you to do, then it's not the right topic. So please, kind of look that over and see what you think. I'll try to get you some pretty quick feedback once you guys do send your topic proposals in. In general, by the way, that's a good point to bring up. When you will get your papers back, or there'll be grades for your papers, and in the grading section there'll actually be like an attachment with my comments and everything on the larger papers. You'll get feedback on those within 1 week of the due date for that. So I try to get it a little earlier with the topic proposals because I want you to have more immediate feedback so you don't go down the wrong road immediately. You can do a little course correction if need be. But in general, you'll have your grades and comments for items posted within 1 week of the due date for an item. On the writing exercises, you'll get, and the major papers, you'll get specific, like I will highlight lines and say, no, this comma should have been here. You'll get very, very specific feedback with a rubric. On the critical reading exercises and some of the other items from the book, you will get more general feedback. So just so you know that, but you can always ask for elaboration if you need to. Let's see, what else did I want to talk to you about? Oh, make sure you spend some time with the little lesson that I've put up on critical reading. Talks a lot about things you want to be watching for as you're reading. We really want to be smart consumers of information, and it talks about looking at stakeholders and issues, looking for bias, looking for quality of different sources, and that's so incredibly important as you go on and you're doing academic writing. The expectation is that you can be that critical reader, that could and that those critical thinking skills are just so important throughout your academic work and into your career as well. So that's about it for this week. Make sure you take a look at my instructor's notes for this week, because I did take a moment to kind of post about some common errors that I see, things you want to be aware of and trying to avoid, making sure you're using the correct point of view as you're writing, like avoiding second person you language, and making sure that your verb tense is consistent, because that's really important in your writing. So as always, of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I think we're off to a good start. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck this week. Thanks.